Man, I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
You know what? I am so proud of you, man. Not to mention that technology has changed the game for allowing people to do on the internet. If they're going to go all out for the ball players, they're not going to go all out for the guy who handles the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the equipment manager is vulnerable than a bitch. Years ago, last time we talked, you were like in the property game, heavy.
Yeah, then the crash happened. I lost everything, and I lost $1 million in real estate in 1 month.
Oh no, I missed that one.
Almost anything can cause a stroke, but you know, for me, it was hypertension. My blood pressure was way too high, and it caused the bleed in my brain.
But your hypertension, is that what I'm asking? Is that like diet? Is that life?
That's diet, exercise, that's everything.
Okay.
Get a fat sack of shit, all that.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Some critics out there of women comedians.
There's so many men who aren't funny, but nobody talks about it because men just get to be unfunny. Women are actually, to me, I think women are funnier than men, but men don't want to hear the truth.
Fuck all that.
Suge Knight is back, and it's time to handle some unfinished business.
Are you here to look for a guy for real, or are you here to tell jokes?
True story, man. This is my true Hollywood story right here. The money shot was them coming out wearing kente cloth scarves. What are y'all doing? 1994 called, and they want all that shit back. Shout out to Martha Stewart for doing whatever it is she's doing right here. Martha the Stallion. That's it. I said it. She looks good to be 94.
Have you heard the Alexa All Lives Matter response thing?
No.
You never heard this?
No.
Alexa, all lives matter.
All lives matter. However, Black lives are disproportionately in danger in the fight against systemic racism and injustice.
Wait a minute.
Woke Alexa.
No. That's Alexis.
Right.
So then the joke was, RuPaul's a smart individual. He did the commercial as both because he know women get paid less. All right, moving on. They asked her when police gonna stop killing unarmed black people. Let's see what she talking about.
Alexa, when will the police stop killing unarmed black people?
I don't know that one.
Not even Alexa knows.
Wow. Nice cue. Thank you so much for joining us.
This contract with Black America. I said I never had lunch with the president. God damn, I'm glad they set it up.
Is there a story that you can tell that's just so unbelievable, to the point of what black people are dealing with the criminal justice system?
I represented a kid who was blind. He had been shot in the face as a juvenile. And on one eye was prosthetic, the other still had like the shotgun pellets in his eye. And I'm prepping my guy to testify, and we're on the phone. I'm like, hey man, how often do you clean your eye, the prosthetic? And he was like, it's not a big deal. I can pop it out at any time. I was like, you think you could do it during the trial? He was like, yeah, no problem. I said, okay, that's what we're going to do. I was like, just go with me. This
is how you prepping them. You tell them we're gonna have to pluck that eye loose.
I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna have you take the eye out.
I gotta ask you this, and I ask people this all the time that I run across who've really found a way to shift their business. Like, did you know the COVID was coming? Did you know because this seems like one of those too perfect situations.
Once you let them order your steps, you never know what may happen.
You had the vision and the foresight, knew that the shops was going to close down and this business was going to take off. Guys, let's talk about it, man. This product is a vision of yours that you finally decided to launch this year.
Even though my dad never liked actually smoking the cigar, he loved the scent, he loved the aroma of it. So that definitely got me intrigued.
You've been a cigar smoker. I mean, it's in your name. You've been for years. And talk about the culture a little bit.
I got a new TV show coming out, and you're gonna get it right. I'm gonna let you know what it is, so you know what it is.
But we're not talking about that right now, Q.
We are.
All right, so listen. Your interview is next week, man. It's Mike interview. So having traveled the world, though, all serious, having traveled the world, what advice would you give him as a new business owner with his own brand?
People think that the daiquiri is like a like that really frozen pink, like really sweet drink that you get like on South Beach. Yes. But the traditional daiquiri is actually just rum, lime, and sugar. Super simple.
No, I did not know that. So,
but I do think that this notion that, you know, the retelling of our history is about telling it that America's some terrible, horrible, horrifying place that we should hate. I don't think that's not only do I think that's wrong substantively, I don't think it's useful for Black people.
I can't see myself voting for Joe Biden. I can't see that.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reason.
I was a Manhattan prosecutor for 5 years. I grew up in South Jamaica, Queens, so I came out of drugs and they put me in narcotics when I got to the DA's office.
I see the caseload on the right. Sure. That looks like when you watch it, you know, cold case. I watched the cold case, and they're like, "We'll bring in the files," and they bring in those joints instead of the desk. I quit.
White Mike has a question today, and that's this: how come when you turn on the radio in Jacksonville, or New Orleans, or Chicago, or Little Rock, the only people on the radio that talk about how great it is to kill each other are Black?
There's another kid somewhere right now at this very moment who will intentionally fail the driving exam to not disappoint his father for trying to get the license, but his fear won't allow him to get the license because he may be pulled over by the police. Trauma is a system.
Let's go back to that one time when I played basketball in Cuba.
What next? Like, you know what I mean? How do you break the surface?
Can I just be all the way real?
Yeah.
I want niggas to see me when I say this. Niggas, this is it.